dignitaries on stage, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Sri D.K. Shivkumar Saab, Union Minister, Sri Soshekar Saab, Sri Shashi Tharoor ji, Sri M.B. Patil Saab, and all the distinguished dignitaries on stage. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಗಣ್ಯಮಾನ್ಯರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹೆಸರು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಅನ್ಯತಾ ಭಾವಿಸಬಾರ್ದು. ಶ್ರೀ ಹೊರಟ್ಟಿ ಸಾಬ್ and all my distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, on behalf of all of you and personally, I would like to congratulate Sri M.B. Patil Saab and the entire Department of Industries for putting up this fabulous event that not only showcases Karnataka's economic potential but also India's potential to the world. I think this event has been probably a breath of fresh air in the gloomy economic investment conditions that are prevailing in the country right now. And I think Invest Karnataka has had many firsts this time. Firstly, the government of Karnataka has signed up MOUs, subject to correction from MB Patil Saab, over 10 lakh crores for the first time. And this has happened because of the relentless pursuit of the industry minister and his team. They have traversed across the globe. They went from the east coast to the west coast of America. They went to Europe. They went to countries across Asia. They participated in the World Economic Forum last year. And they have managed to convince global leaders across verticals, across sectors, that Karnataka is the only place for not only investment, but also for their progress. And what is really heartening in this Invest Karnataka is the release of the new industrial policy that encompasses not just ease of doing business, but a roadmap that has the potential to transform not just the state of Karnataka, but also the country. And the policy envisages very ambitious goals. We intend to generate 20 lakh jobs in the industry sector in the next 5 years. And what is even more appealing to the industry heads and the startups is that it offers flexible subsidy options, additional incentives for research and development, participation of women in the workforce, and green sustainable initiatives. So no other state in the country currently offers flexible incentives and subsidies for employing women in your workforce, for ensuring green and sustainable practices. And what is a game changer for us is the new single window system, digital single window platform that has integrated 150 business services across 30 departments with the AI chatbot as a single window clearance mechanism. This again is one of the first, one of the new initiatives of Invest Karnataka, which is going to take Karnataka a long way when it comes to ease of doing business. The Invest Karnataka also has launched a clean mobility policy, which aims to attract 50,000 crore investments, a first of its kind again in this sector, and create 1 lakh jobs in the clean mobility sector. And what is more important is that Karnataka is setting the tone for how India will be progressing or how India will be positioned for the rest of the world as well. And I think today we have a very important valedictory with Venturize. We have had close to 1,000 startups participate in the Startup Challenge, which is a testament for the vibrant startup ecosystem of the country. So whether it is Skill India, whether it is Digital India, whether it is Make in India, whether it is Amrit Kal, or whether it is Vikshit Bharat, every slogan, success story starts from my state of Karnataka. You can call the slogan whatever you want, but take Karnataka out of the equation, they will just remain slogans. And a lot of people ask us Isn't Karnataka too ambitious? Of course, we are ambitious. That's how we have always been. It's not the first time. We have always created history. Our information technology policy was the first in the country. Our biotechnology policy was first in the country. Engineering, research and development policy is first in the country. ESDM policy, AVGC policy, startup policy, data center policy, electric vehicles and energy storage policy, space tech and defense policy, cybersecurity policy, and India's first global capability center policy also has come from our state of Karnataka. So our vision is very clear. In fact, MB Patil Saab and me, when we go for pitching sessions across the world, we no longer tell Bengaluru and Karnataka is an investment destination. We say we are the skill capital of the world, we are the knowledge capital of the world. And that is what has made us the fourth largest technology cluster today in the globe. And our vision is very clear. If you have noticed how Mr. MB Patil and the Department of Industry have curated the Invest Karnataka, if you look at it very closely, you will be quite surprised. Nowhere in any investment platform or whether it's Invest Maharashtra, Invest Jharkhand or Invest Tamil Nadu, any other place, you will not see the primary education minister, higher education minister, medical education minister, the IT minister, the social welfare minister, the forest minister, the law minister, everybody sitting on stage. Everybody had a very specific role to play here, because we understand that only when each and every department comes together, converges together, then only investments will flow in. So today, what we have achieved here, I think, is phenomenal. And we understand, the government of Karnataka understands that in order to get investments, in order to be global leaders, we need to create a very solid pyramid of education as its foundation, top it up with skills, top it up with incubators, top it up with centers of excellence, top it up with funding, and top it up with policy making. And that's exactly what the government of Karnataka is doing with the Nipuna scheme. For the first time in India, we are having India's biggest skilling and reskilling and upskilling program called Nipuna, wherein we are spending more than 300 crores for industry level delivery of skills. It is India's biggest reskilling and upskilling program for women, for startups, and for industries together. The mantra is very clear: skill locally, work globally. So a Kannadiga who is here today will be skilled in Karnataka, will be skilled in Bengaluru, but can also work in Beijing and Boston. So that is the vision of the government of Karnataka. So to cut a long story short, we have a lot of our esteemed colleagues who are yet to speak. So to cut a long story short, Bengaluru's GDP is estimated to grow at 8.5% till 2035. And we will be leading the country from the front. Karnataka has registered a robust GSDP growth of 10.2% in the financial year 2023-24, significantly surpassing the national average of 8.2%. And Karnataka achieved all this despite one of the worst droughts, despite one of the worst floods, and of course a slowdown in the information technology markets and the industry markets. But the state of Karnataka has always been breaking boundaries for the nation, and we are striving to make India a skill nation, a research nation, an innovation capital, a startup hub, a manufacturing destination, and a biotech pivot that will transform lives. We are the only city and the state that is unbound and has the hunger to deliver, design, and develop, right from anything to do with agriculture to deep space, to make a global impact. So without taking more time, I would again like to congratulate the MB Patil Saab, the entire team of Department of Industries, Dr. Selva Kumar, Ms. Gunjan Krishna, who have put in their heart and soul to ensure that Invest Karnataka remains the prime destination for investors across the globe. So thank you for your patience, attention, and the invitation to be here with all of you. And I'm extremely grateful on behalf of the government of Karnataka for your belief in the Karnataka growth story. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.